I understand that these are correspondents that he has on. I'm glad that they make an exception for Anderson because I think people enjoy watching me do shots with him and him react to doing shots.
You're the godfather of all things Bravo, a successful author, a TV host extraordinaire. It's Andy Cohen, of course.
Hi, Stephanie.
Thank you so much for taking the time today. I mean, in your busy schedule, I don't know how you find the time.
My pleasure.
And, today, we have something new on your plate here to talk about. It's your partnership with FRESCA Mixed. So can you tell me a little bit about the product and your partnership?
Well, the great thing is it's not new to me. I've been drinking Fresca and tequila on my own for so many years, basically since Watch What Happens Live started, which was 13 years ago. And so it was thrilling to me when Fresca came to me, which was the most organic, natural pairing since Fresca and tequila, me and Fresca Mixed. Fresca Mixed, they've done it. They've finally done it. They are serving tequila palomas in a can. Fresca pairs so brilliantly with tequila, and I love what they've done with their tequila paloma. But the headline for me has also been that they've made me a vodka drinker because Fresca actually pairs as well with vodka in the form of their vodka spritz. So I love them both. They're two delicious flavors and they're fizzy. There's, they make me feel thin. They're spa. It's spa drinking. That's how I look at it.
Luxury. I love it. And you're a tequila drinker, but do you have a favorite one, or is it like a favorite child? You can't pick one. The tequila one.
The favorite tequila. My buddy has a brand of tequila called De Nada Tequila.
Ooh.
De Nada, DENADA.
Ooh.
And that's my jam. I was drinking. I mean, on New Year's Eve, I've been drinking tequila and Fresca on New Year's Eve for years also.
And, it's so funny that we're talking about this too, because, we have the holidays coming up, we have Thanksgiving, and I would not lie to you. I swear we have Fresca for our Thanksgiving, like our special soda. Like my mom is a big, Fresca fan. So it's like kismet. And, as we're coming up on the holidays too, I feel like Fresca Mixed is like the perfect thing. Sometimes you want a soda, sometimes you want some wine, and that's just like the perfect thing for Thanksgiving. I love it.
Yep.
And, as we're coming up on the holidays too, do you have any plans for your family? It's going to be Lucy's first Thanksgiving. So
I'm hosting at my place for the first time ever. I've always gone to St. Louis for Thanksgiving, and my family is giving me a break so that I don't have to fly home with Lucy and Ben. And they're all coming here, which is very cool of them. And we'll be serving Fresca Mixed and turkey and stuffing, and I can't wait. I'm so excited to just be here, and I think it's going to be a cold day so I can light a big fire. I'm really excited.
That's a little bit of pressure to host Thanksgiving, and it's your first time too.
I have a good caterer.
Okay, there you go. That's all you need. And, speaking of the holidays too, we already mentioned it a little bit, but, New Year's Eve is coming up as well. I even saw your Watch What Happens Live from last night about the whole drinking fiasco. That was hot on everyone's minds there. So I'm glad you cleared that one up.
Me too. I mean, people thought that I wasn't going to be drinking. I'm like, have you met me? I will be drinking responsibly on New Year's Eve, but I will be leaning into the spirit of the night as I always do.
Mm-hmm. And of course, probably with a lot of Fresca Mixed in the mix as well there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And, do you guys, you and Anderson, do you have any plans leading up to the New Year's Eve, or do you guys kind of wing it? Is there conversation?
Oh, no, we do not wing it. I mean, there are things that we wing. I think people love the spontaneity that we have between, in our rapport. But no, we are actively planning New Year's Eve.
Ooh, so is there anything in particular that maybe you could share or tease that we could have to look forward to?
Just fun. That is
Okay.
all. I mean, right now, I just want people to know we will be celebrating and we will be drinking.
Well, did you like, was that news to you as well, seeing that article?
I had heard, and I don't think, and by the way, I understand that these are correspondents that he has on. I'm glad that they make an exception for Anderson because I think people enjoy watching me do shots with him and him react to doing shots. He's kind of a lightweight. He's not a natural drinker. And so I think it's always a journey for people to see him responding to my level of enjoyment.
Yes, we love it every year. We got the giggles going on. It's just the best.
Thank you.
And, speaking of, the holidays and your family, I did want to know, since you did welcome your second child earlier this year, how is Ben navigating being a big brother with his little sister?
He loves it. And by the way, when the three of us are in the room, she will not look at me. All of her eyes are on Ben. Like she can't stop looking at him. And he just gets up in her face all the time and is like, Lucy, Lucy, Lucy. It's like this in her face. It's really, really cute. I lit a fire the other night after dinner and I had her on my lap and he was on my other leg. And it was just very sweet. It's getting very sweet around here, I have to say. It's been sweet. It's getting sweeter.
Ooh, I love that. And especially with the holidays coming up, that's going to be so much fun with like Christmas and everything, all of the occasions. Oh my gosh. Yeah. And, I also wanted to know too, do you think you're going to stop at 2 or do you think?
I think so. I think I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
That seems like the perfect little family unit that you have there. I love it.
Yes.
And, we have like all of the family. We have, of course, everything Bravo, New Year's, like even talking about all of this, I don't know how you manage to juggle everything. So how is it that you manage to juggle all these things on your plate, Ann Cohen?
I do what I prioritize. So I do what needs to be done that day. I'm very deadline oriented. Mm-hmm. So that's what I do.
Do you have any like days off at all?
Not particularly. And especially now that I'm a parent, I'm like, I mean, all right. I love everything I do.
Yeah. And that's one of the things too. Of course, I'm a big Bravo fan. I attended Bravocon last month and I was just thinking, I was like, how do you manage to even like pay attention to everything going on in the Bravo landscape, everything going on in your life? I don't even know how I can handle it. So
a lot.
Yeah. And, speaking of Bravocon, how do you think the event went? I think it went really well. I loved it.
I do too. Yeah, I was really excited. It was really, I had been really looking forward to it, but it was overwhelming. I feel like we built something great. It felt like if you build it, they will come. Mm-hmm. And people came and they loved it. And those 5 Watch What Happens lives that we did, I just absolutely loved so much. And it was really great.
So you think that there will be a third one?
I hope so. I hope they wait. I hope it happens like in 18 months as opposed to like next year,
Interesting. So maybe like a summer 2024 we're looking at?
Something, I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, it's up to Bravo, obviously.
Well, as long as they have one, I will be there with bells on. So no matter when and where it is, I'll be there. And, Andy, this was like next level for me. Like, I'm so used to watching you do the interviews. So for me to get to interview you is like insane to me. So thank you so much. I've been a fan forever. Watch What Happens Live all the time. So this was just such a pleasure. So I can't thank you enough.